Hello and namaste. Masim Sharma Mainali from Optimus Global Education. And today we are going to organize talk show with Mr. Asif Ali, and he is the owner director of Australian Technical College, Western Australia. And in this talk show, he is going to talk about why Perth is famous among Nepalese students, why students should go to study in Perth, and why Australian Technical College, and why the course of Australian Technical College is designed or suit for the Nepalese student. Asif sir, can you please introduce yourself first?
Thank you, Ashim. It is a great pleasure, and it's a great moment for me sitting with you over here and seeing you flourishing. So I wish you all the best for your future. At ATCWA, actually I would tell a little bit about Perth first, because Perth is capital of Western Australia. It's one of the great destinations. Perth has been in top 10 most livable cities from past 13 years in terms of safety, security and standard of living. In Perth we do have a good number of Nepalese who they are PR, who they are citizen, and we have a good number of Nepalese students as well. And we are very proud and humble that we have been hosting a large number of Nepalese students from past many years. And we do have staff, Nepalese staff, and we are very well connected with the Nepalese community over there. And we do have a variety of courses which suits in terms of affordability, in terms of career orientation to the Nepalese students.
Okay, thank you, Asif sir. Okay, my question is actually, if we talk about Australia, normally students' first priority is Sydney and then Melbourne, and they shift to the other cities like Perth, Brisbane, Adelaide. So my main question on our talk show today is, can you please explain or make clear about a student why they should need to choose Perth? Why not Sydney? Why not Melbourne? Why Perth? What are the benefits of studying in Perth? What will they get in Perth? Then Sydney and Melbourne? So can you please elaborate our student why should they choose Perth actually?
Thank you, Ashim. That's a great question. Well, Perth is a great destination. Within CBD of Perth, transportation is free for anyone, because transportation is a big issue in Sydney and Melbourne.
Exactly.
It takes a lot of cost.
Exactly.
In outer CBD, there is CBD in whole WA. There is 50% discount for the students on the fare, on the travel fare, on the Perth Transport bus and Transport train. So 50% discount for the international student, and I believe it's nowhere else in any of other states. Perth housing is very affordable for the international students. Very affordable housing, and a lot of opportunities available within CBD or the fringe of CBD for the students to have the accommodation. So they get more opportunity to spend their time to find a job, to find an opportunity for them. Because what happens is, for international students, if they go to Sydney and Melbourne, they struggle a lot, because they might have to travel a couple of hours for their work, couple of hours for their studies, couple of hours for some other things. So it takes a lot of time. So in Perth we can save time, and affordability, housing affordability is there. We are one of the richest state. We are actually richest state of Australia. We generate 37% of the GDP. And then in Perth we do have ample opportunity for the international student for the part-time job. So I believe Perth is a great destination for for the international students, especially for the Nepalese students. It's a great opportunity, and on the top of that, we are over there. We are in Perth.
Exactly.
So we are over there to help out, to look after our lovely learners.
Okay, Asif sir, thank you very much. As I go through your course, ATCWA actually teaches Certificate 3, 4, Diploma and Advanced Diploma, and I can find that you teaches like business, hospitality management, civil construction design, information technology, commercial cookery, community service, leadership and management. And as going through my experiences, sir, Actually, courses like commercial cookery and hospitality is more famous among Nepalese students. And going through, like, as I take review from your previous student which I have sent to your Australian Technical College, he is really satisfied with your course certificate for in commercial cookery and diploma hospitality management rather than other course. So why this course is famous among Nepalese students, why they prefer to study cookery and hospitality management at Australian Technical College? So can you please explain, like, and also another thing, can you please introduce our new courses? Actually, civil construction design, information technology, community services is new courses for Nepalese student. Previously ATCWA was famous for cookery and hospitality management. So can you please explain why cookery and hospitality, and also please tell the student why should go to civil construction design, IT, community service and other courses.
Thank you, Asif. It's a very good question. Actually, we are proud that we have been training students for commercial cookery very, very well.
Yeah.
And we do have our own training kitchen. Many schools, they just hire the venue to train the students, so we don't struggle with that. So we train them well. We can give them enough time in the training. So we are popular for that. But cookery has a great career outcome as well. So after completing Cert 4 Diploma of Hospitality, they can get the temporary resident visa as well, 485 visa after that. But after 1st of July, probably everyone would get a post-study work visa. So some of the courses where you need experience, if you don't have a post-study work visa, how you will get the experience?
Exactly.
So I would say that commercial cookery is good, it's great, but other courses are also great for the Nepalese students. Let's say Advanced Diploma Civil Construction Design is good for the students who they have done 3 years the diploma from CTBT.
Exactly.
And associate engineering type of diploma. It's good for them.
Exactly.
It's a very great rewarding course for them, and after completing 2 years, student can get the post-study work visa as well. So similarly, students who they have computing background, they should choose. They can go for Advanced Diploma IT, Telecom Network Engineering, which are also very rewarding course. After completing 2 years, a student will get 2 years post-study work visa, and if they work over there, if they get the experience, there is opportunity for them if they want to permanently settle down over there as well. So Diploma of Community Service, good for the people who they have PCL nursing, because we have a lot of students in Nepal who they have background of PCL nursing. So it's good for them.
As well as, sorry I disturb you, as well as going through the community service, student from humanities background also can choose to study community service, right? Am I right?
Yes,
or wrong?
they can. They can. I don't know how it goes in terms of your statement of purpose. You need to explain that why you are having humanities background, why you are intent to choose community service.
Okay.
So if we can explain that well, no problem. Yes, students who they have humanities background can study community service.
Okay.
So community service is also very rewarding and popular course in Australia, and we do have a great shortage of community related workers over there in Australia. It's great. It's a great shortage area. So we definitely can promote this qualification among Nepalese students, and it can surely be a very rewarding course for them in terms of their career.
Okay, thank you, Asif sir. And going through my experiences, ATCWA has very good review from Nepalese student. As far as I know, going through Nepalese student review, it has very good review from Nepalese students who are currently studying at POD, or who have already completed their study from ATCWA. So Asif sir, can you please tell our audience, a student, what are the reviews actually from Nepalese student? I have listened from the student directly with the digital communication, and you just teaches our Nepalese student what are their reviews, and also what are the career outcomes, what are they doing actually after their completion of study.
Thank you. First of all, we have been greatly in touch with our Nepalese students.
Exactly.
I personally, by myself, know everyone's name
Yeah.
because I have a great affection and affiliation with Nepal, and I'm so thankful to all of my Nepalese friends, all the industry people who they have supported us immensely. So our first international student was from Nepal. So we are very proud that we have a great affiliation with our Nepalese community and Nepalese students, and we are there to help them out. What I believe is, being a first generation migrant, I understand their problems, and I'm always by self available to support them and assist them. Just in case if a student needs airport pickup, no problem, we can pick the student from airport, and the service is for free.
Exactly.
If a student is struggling with the accommodation, so we are happy to help student in terms of finding accommodation. If they don't have accommodation for a couple of days, we can arrange accommodation for free, no problem. So these sort of things which sometimes international student struggles, we are happy to support, with such things. And we have great, sorry,
Okay, it's fine.
we have great community network over there. So people, they send us, always queries that they need staff, they need kitchen hand worker, or they need this, they need whatever staff they need. So we always keep sending those options to our students, which helps them to find a part-time job. So our community connectivity, our strength is our community connectivity. So the business owners, they keep sending us the queries for the international students. If they need workers, so that helps our students a lot in terms of job. And then we train students in a way that we make sure when they finish their job ready.
Okay.
Vocational education training is actually meant to create people, meant to make people skillful, give them a skill set. So we design our courses in a way, we regularly validate, contextualize, moderate our courses to make sure that we are aligned with the industry, we are aligned with the industry requirement, and we make sure that our students get a great outcome after completing the course.
Okay, thank you, Asif sir. And we have already gone through the course, course and everything. Can you please tell the student, because the student also watched the video, what are the entry requirements, IELTS and PT requirements, and fee structure? Also, side by side, can a student get a good amount of scholarship for an extra brilliant student, not for every student, for extra brilliant student? Can he or she get a scholarship as well?
Thank you, Asim. Yes, if someone is brilliant, they deserve a scholarship.
Exactly.
So we cannot say no to them. If someone comes across case by case basis, we can look into it, and we can offer scholarships to the students who they are brilliant. So they deserve that.
Exactly.
It is their right, know. So we cannot say no to them. We can look into the applications individually, and we can look after them in terms of scholarship. Now, your other question was regarding
what are the fee structure and entry requirements for Nepalese student?
5.5 bands in IELTS and 2.4 GPA overall.
Okay.
So that is our requirement from the Nepalese students. And then we can entertain applications from 2019 onwards.
Okay.
And we can accept them. And we have courses from level 3 to level 8, from Cert 3 to graduate diploma level. So most of our course fee varies from somewhere from $10,000 to $12,000 per year.
Exactly. Okay, thank you very much, Asif sir. Thank you for the time. You just explain our student what are the course ATCWI for, why they need to choose Perth. Actually, it's student here in Nepal, they prefer to go Sydney and Melbourne. You just explain them why should they need to go Perth. And thank you for your time, and the student and audience who is watching me currently. If you are planning to study in Perth, or if you are planning to study in regional Australia, ATCWA can be the best option for you. And my last thing on this video, my last word is going to be, if it's Perth, ATCWA. It's ATCWA. If it's sport, it is ATCWA. Thank you very much, Asif sir. Thank you for your time. Thank you for visiting our office, and thank you for making clear all their queries for our students.
Thank you, Asif. Thank you for the opportunity. It's for me a great player always to be in Nepal, and and I believe that young, dynamic, energetic, counselors like you can definitely guide students very well. And I can see the industry's future is in the safe hands. Thank you, Asif. Thank you.
Thank you for your time, Asif sir. Thank you.